Don't tell me I'm going to word God say. What the word of God say.
My God watching you, you know, you be careful.
You're sure right, you might get your 10:45.
Wow.
The book of 2 John, verse 6. And this is love, that we walk after his commandments. This is a commandment that as ye have heard from the beginning.
From the beginning. Up to now. The Lord's statutes and commandments still is in effect up to the day. That's right. Transgression.
Bring it out!
Show my people their sin. That's right. And it was the sin that separated us from God this morning.
And the house of Jacob their sins.
And the house of Jacob their sins. This is what we come out here this morning for. The Sabbath day. The Bible says in Exodus 20 that we yes. When you find it, we go find, we go get right.
The book of Exodus chapter 20 and verse 8. Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy.
The Most High is saying to remember. Because why? We have a tendency to forget.
That's right.
Trinidadians have a tendency to just call it in 9-day wonder. Because when an issue come up in 9 days, we forget it. In every captivity, Babylonian, Persian, the Grecian, all the captivities that we have passed through, we forget the laws of God. They taught us lies. They taught us that Sunday is the day of worship. But hear what the Bible says.
Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. 6 days shall thou labor.
6 days the Most High give us to labor. That is 6 days the Most High give us to labor.
That's right. Bring it on. 6 days shall thou labor and do all thy work.
And do all thy work.
But the 7th day is the Sabbath of the Lord thy God.
The 7th day like today. We go to school on this one Monday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Saturday is the 7th day. Sunday is the first day of the week. We learn that from small children, but when we read it from the Bible, we have a problem with it.
That's right.
And they say they love God. All of we love God. But when coming to do what the Most High say, we have a problem with that.
Bring it out.
6 days shall thou labor and do all thy work. And the 7th day is the Sabbath of the Lord. Say, amen, thou shalt not do what?
And then thou shalt not do any work.
Read on.
No, thy son.
Thy son. As a father, you are to teach your child, your son, not to break the commandments. Why?
Nor thy daughter.
Daughter.
Thy manservant.
Manservant. In those times we had servants. Sister, we had servants. We had servants. Santi, you know I love you. We had servants. We wasn't in this stage, selling on the side of the road. We had servants to clean the houses, to bathe. We put the needles to touch the ground. That is the status that we had.
That's right.
We used to just properly. We don't used to show off the nakedness like what we see here today. And when we try to correct with people, they have a problem with that. But this is love, sister. This is love that we're trying to teach all you.
Bring it out.
You yourself stand up there just now when you say, look at how that woman, and she dressing and that kind of thing, and she just on the short. Remember that? Don't tell me I'm going to word God say. What the word of God say.
My God watching you, you know, you be careful.
You're sure right, you might get your 10:45.
Wow.
The book of 2 John, verse 6. And this is is love, that we walk after his commandments. This is a commandment that as ye have heard from the beginning.
From the beginning. Up to now. The Lord's statutes and commandments still is in effect up to today. That's right. Because why? We can see what is happening in Tower here this morning. People buying and selling, people that in Nehemiah 38. Breaking God's Sabbath. And they have a fear for God. Because why? The judgment of God is to come upon you. You know that in Nehemiah 10.
The book of Nehemiah, chapter 10 and verse 31. And if the people of the land bring anywhere or any victuals on the Sabbath day,
if the people bring where? Clothes, celery, sand, cabbage, Christopine, on the Sabbath day to sell. What are you supposed to do?
that we will not buy it of them on the Sabbath.
We shouldn't buy it.
Right.
That's what the word of God says over to me.
No.
This is what the word of God says. This is thus said the Lord. Just as how the prophets of old were speaking to the children of Israel.
That's right.
Speaking this morning to you. Because why? We don't want you to face the judgment that the Most High is going to
That's
place on
right.
the people.
Bring it up.
Says, this
Bring
is
it
why
up.
we're not going to tell you something that is wrong. We want to edify with people and bring out with people to a place that the Most High will be pleased with you.
The book of 1 John chapter 2 and verse 3. And hereby we do know that we know him if we keep his commandments.
What is it? Everybody say that they love God. But hear what the scripture says. And identifying something, read it again.
And hereby we do know that we know him if we keep his commandments.
If we know God, we say you have to, we're going to keep his commandment. Because God's commandment is not grievous. God's commandment is not grievous, sister. We just have to trust the Most High. Many of the times, you buy stuff yourself, and many of the goods that you buy stay on you and spoil because why? That's a curse. That's a curse. You know, you tell me for you. Alright.
Verse 4. He shall say, I know him, and keeping not his commandments. The truth is not in him.
The Bible says he that say I know him and not keep the commandments of the Most High. The Bible says that he's a liar. And the truth is not, give me this truth, Psalm 119. The truth is not in him. The truth is what will keep us alive.
That's
The
right.
truth is what is going to carry us in the command, in the kingdom.
The book of Psalms chapter 119 and verse 142. Thy righteousness is an everlasting righteousness.
God's righteousness is never fail. It's an everlasting. From yesterday, today, and the future is the same. His righteousness is an everlasting righteousness. And yeah, it didn't finish yet.
And thy law is the truth.
Thy law is the truth. So any person, any Christian or so-called person that they say they believe God, and they believe in God and they keeping not His commandments, the Bible says is a lie. And the truth is not in it. You understand? Say the truth. Right? I want to show you something. Why we in this captivity? Why we staying in this captivity? This is not something that happened yesterday. Read it.
The book of Psalms chapter 83 and verse 3. They have verse 1. Keep not thou silence, O God. Hold not thy peace, and be not still, O God. For lo, thy enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up their head.
Bible says, keep
not thou silence, O God. Hold not thy peace, and be not still.
hold not thy peace and be not still. He wants God to intervene and to do something. This man is writing Because he's seeing something. He wants the Most High to do something.
For lo, thy enemies make a tumult.
Enemies of God make a tumult. And if there is God enemies, then they are what there is we them enemies or them is we enemies. Because why? He's bringing up what the Most High says. Bring it up. And they that hear the commandments of the Most High.
Of lifting up the head.
They lift up their head, they get proud. They puff up their chest and they get proud. Because why? They don't have knowledge of God. Come on, read on again.
Verse 3. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people.
They have taken a crafty counsel against thy people, against you, against me. Right? A crafty counsel. They search out all these things to keep us in sin. But
they have said, come, let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel will be no more in remembrance.
They say, come, they confederate, they gather themselves together, and later down they will show who is the enemies. They gather themselves together and they make a plot. They make a plot, families. They search out this thing, and they make a plot and they come to an agreement. Go ahead, read.
But they have consulted together with one consent.
With one consent, they come to an agreement. These people came to an agreement. One of the things that we can do is, black people, we can agree on nothing. Right?
For they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee, the tabernacles of Edom.
Tabernacles of Edom. Who is that? That is the Caucasian man. That is this man here. And many others. Right?
The tabernacles of Edom and the Ishmaelites.
Ishmaelites. That was who's the first set of people that put me in this slavery. Islam. Right?
Of Moab.
Moab. Who is Moab? Who is Moab? Is identifying these other nations that come together to make a tumult against God's people with a crafty counsel. Right?
And the Hagarenes.
Moab is the Chinese. The Hagarenes. Right?
Jebel and Ammon and Amalek and the Philistines with the inhabitants of Tyre.
Right. So you see all the other nations come together with one consent. And that consent is to keep us in sin. To keep us in sin. Why? Because the change will be like Because why? They have an agenda to keep us in poverty and keep us in this captivity, this slavery that we are in right now.
The book of Daniel, chapter 7 and verse 25. And he shall speak great words against the Most High.
These other nations is speaking great words against the Most High. They're not telling you to keep God's laws. They're not telling you wrong and right. They're not telling you that a woman is supposed to wear that responsibility to a man. They're not saying that they want to 7 days the Sabbath of the Lord thy God. They're not telling you these things because why? Once we continue to break God's laws, and what we're going to do? Continue to be distance from us.
And he shall speak great words against the Most High, and shall wear out the sins of the Most High.
And shall wear out the sins of the Most High. How did these nations wear out the sins of the Most High? By what? By how? Teaching us lies. Teaching us that this man, Caesar Borgia, is the true image of Christ. Give me Revelation 1. Teaching us that the 7th day is not the Sabbath of the Lord thy God. Teaching us that the first day is the day that the Most High accept worship. Give me the Revelation 1.
The book of Revelation, chapter 1 and verse 1. The revelation of Jesus Christ.
The revelation of Jesus Christ is the revealing of something. He is going to reveal what it is he saw.
The revelation of Jesus Christ which God gave unto him to show unto his servants things which must shortly come to pass.
Show unto his servants like us things that will surely come to pass.
Verse 10. I was in the spirit of the Lord's day, and heard behind me a great voice as a trumpet.
John saying that he was in the spirit of the Lord's day like today. He said he heard a great voice behind him. And when you hear a great voice, when you hear a trumpet, you have to do something.
Saying, I am Alpha and Omega, the first and the last. And what thou seest, right in the book.
So when John turned around, and he see this voice, he hear this voice, he turned to see and the voice say, yeah. See that again.
I am Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end, says the Lord.
His head and his ears were white like wool, white as snow.
I am the first and the last, and what thou seest, right in the book.
And what thou seest, write in that book. Write it in this book.
Verse 14. His head and his hairs were white like wool, as white as snow, and his eyes was a flame of fire.
Read that again.
His head and his hairs.
His head is a description of what he's saying. His head and his ears. His head and his ears was white like wool. Woolly in texture.
As white as snow, and his eyes were as a flame of fire.
Eyes was as a flame of fire. Why? His eyes was as a flame of fire. There is a word right now, wine liver. Not that he was get drunk and a drink in moderation. But this is the description of his eyes.
The book of Genesis, chapter 49 and verse 12. His eyes shall be red with wine.
Eyes shall be red and wine. And that his eyes was red. What are we reading here? We're reading the Bible. Like you about having underneath a shelf, or on one bed head, or propped up in some corner, just enough. But we don't know that this is the book of life. This is the book of our history.
Shalom, Israel. This is Bishop Nathaniel. I want you to know that you can view all our Sabbath classes live on IUIC TV. That's right, I said on IUIC TV. Download the app today. Shalom.
This man had over here. This man I left when I seen a boy man. I not seen a man feet like forest grass. I seen a white Caucasian man. So this is a lie. And they have filled us with lies. Lies upon lies. And have us in this position that we are in today.
The book of Jeremiah, chapter 14 and verse 2. Judah mourned.
Judah mourned. Christ was from the tribe of Judah. Reverend, you know that? You know Christ was from the tribe of Judah? Read on.
Judah mourned, and the gates of language.
Gates are the elders that we was in captivity, and the state that we was in, the high state that Israel was in, we now went into captivity. So he's saying Judah mourned. Read it again.
Judah mourned, and the gates of language.
Gates are the elders.
They are black.
They are what?
They are black.
They are what?
They are black.
I thought they said that Christ is a white man. They say Christ is not black man. Look at that. The Bible depicting and showing that Christ is a black man because why? He was from the tribe of Judah. Read that again for them.
Judah mourned, and the gates of language. They are black unto the ground, and the cry of Jerusalem is gone up.
I'm sure no joke. What a black man. Solomon. What are we reading here, brother? is the Bible. The Bible is a true book. The Bible has our history. And the thing about it, my people shall be destroyed for a lot of knowledge because we don't want to know the history. We want to know carnival. Where it come from? If you used to celebrate carnival, or Christmas, or birthday, or Easter, all of that is paganism creeping to the church. And here what's going on. They bombard us with lies and because all them lies that come on now, we keeping it true. But we here to wait for the after.
The book of Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 1. And it shall come to pass.
It shall come to pass.
If thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
If we would listen to what Moses was telling the children of Israel, diligently give careful attention to what Moses was saying, like we telling all this morning.
To observe and to do all his commandments.
Observe and to do, don't just be a hearer, but be a doer of the word also, he said.
And to do all his commandments which I command thee this day.
No. Stop.
You're right. To do all his commandments.
Brethren, you're sure you're reading right? Read it.
To do all his commandments which I command thee this day.
Do all his commandments that he command you this day. Like Deuteronomy 22 and 5. They say, it's my money. And I can buy what I want, so I can buy my pan.
The book of Deuteronomy chapter 22 and verse 5. The woman shall not wear that which is pertaining unto a man.
That's right. Israel, is that right?
That's right.
Is that right?
That's right.
The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man. You see the woman in all kind of tights now. Long underwear. Showing off the private parts which is supposed to be for their husbands in the bedroom. You see them displaying like a dog or animal up and down the street and feel like they can walk in. My money spent for that, but God got a judgment for that.
The woman shall not wear what is pertaining unto a man. Neither shall a man put on a woman's garment.
Neither shall a man put on a woman's garment. You see what's going on today? You see what's going on today? He's homosexual. They're dressing in women's garments, portraying themselves like women. But God has a judgment for them.
So all that do so are abomination unto the Lord thy God.
Read that part again.
For all that do so are an abomination unto the Lord thy God.
For all that do so is an abomination unto the Lord thy God. Sisters, you cannot start past in the long underwear. You are an abomination to the Lord. And the Bible says all abomination is sin. What is sin? What is sin? But you want to know what sin this morning? We're going to show you what sin is from the Bible. Go back to us. We just quoted that again.
The book of 1 John chapter 3 and verse 4. Whosoever commits sin transgresseth also the law. For sin is the transgression of the law.
Sin is the transgression of the law.
What is a nation?
Nation is men leading by example. Nation is family. Nation